All right, so good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I am Delegate Jennifer Carroll-Foy, and I represent Prince William and Stafford in the 2nd District. So I'd like to thank all of you all for being here. So we are just 7 days away from one of the most important elections in our generation. So what I like to remind people is that when you look at the fact that we've had Virginia Tech and Virginia Beach, we've had 2 mass shootings here in Virginia and haven't been able to pass one single piece of common sense gun safety legislation, then I like to remind people that guns are on the ballot. When you look at the fact that we've passed Medicaid here in Virginia, but still people are paying $1,200 a month for insulin, then I like to remind people that health care is on the ballot. The fact that we haven't been able to approve not one bill that would end LGBTQ discrimination. The fact that they killed the Equal Rights Amendment. So I like to remind people that equality is on the ballot. I like to think as a person and as a delegate that I keep my promises. And I promise to not only expand Medicaid, to not only give teachers the highest pay increase that they've received in a decade, but also that we need to pass the Equal Rights Amendment.
That's right.
That my equality is not up for debate. And that I needed the Republicans to understand that we may disagree on a lot of things, but my fundamental rights as a human being equal to men is not one of those. So I remember being there and being very clear and saying, if I can't change your mind on the Equal Rights Amendment, then I promise you this, I will change your seat.
Oh.
And that is why we're here, because I keep my promises. But I can't do it alone. It takes all of us knocking the doors, raising the money, sending the postcards, and making the phone calls to make sure we get the people out, that they understand what's on the ballot. This isn't just a regular election. Virginia is at stake.
Yes.
Trump made it clear that if Republicans keep control, then Virginia is up for grabs. And we need to send a message that we do not accept and tolerate hate and rhetoric here in Virginia.
That's right.
So we need to make sure that we do what needs to be done so we can be successful in 7 days. So pick up a clipboard, tie up your shoes, pick up a pad, and let's make sure we knock these doors to get people out on November 5th. So are you with me? Are you with me? All right, so let's get this done. I want to introduce the next delegate for Stafford. This man lost by 73 votes. But let me be clear about loss. There were over 100 ballots incorrectly given to people in his district. And I want to remind people that it was a judge who decided this is not something that we're going to address. And when I think about what democracy means, one vote and one voice for every person, and all 100 of those people were silenced in 2017, we will not get that close again in 2019. So Josh Cole will be the next delegate for Stafford.
Well, hey, everybody.
Hey.
Now, you know I got to do that again. I said, hey, everybody.
Hey.
All right, we are super excited to be out here today. We are literally just 7 days from changing the entire trajectory of the Commonwealth of Virginia. You've heard Delegate Foy explain it so eloquently. We don't have to let you know what's already at stake. You already know. We're fighting for equality. We're fighting to raise the state minimum wage. We're fighting to make sure that everybody has a seat at the table. And so we're fighting now against an opponent who wants to snatch away health care from over 300,000 citizens in the Commonwealth of Virginia and take help for the opioid epidemic from 20,000 citizens. That is unconscionable, and that is not pro-life. We have an individual who said, as it relates to our traffic issues, what is his plan? To to keep doing the exact same thing we've been doing. That's not working, and so we need someone who's going to come to the table with plans. We're dealing with a person right now who's running to get into the seat, who is letting you know that he's practically fine with making decisions for women and not letting you make your own decisions as relates to your bodily autonomy. So that's why it's important to knock on these doors, keep making those phone calls like you're doing to get volunteers out, because we have to win on November the 5th. This is not a question. That is not something that maybe we can do. This is something we must do. And on November the 5th, we're going to take the House of Delegates, we're going to take the Senate, and we're going to have control of our own rights moving forward in Virginia. And it's all thanks to you all. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. And now I need you to help me out. We have Delegate Jennifer Carroll-Foy. We have myself, who's going to take over in the House of Delegates, but we can't do this without having more seats in the state Senate. And so I need you to help welcome the next senator from the 28th District of the Senate of Virginia. I was about to do a Pastor Mays and call you Senator again. Qasim Rashid.
Thank you all for being here. I'm going to say something in like 30 seconds, then we're done. The fact that you're here spending your time means the world to me, and these next 7 days are make or break. So I'm just going to ask you all, take the powerful words that Delegate Jennifer Carroll-Foy and future Delegate Josh Cole have said, and push past. I got a nasty allergic reaction to something, so that's why I sound all hoarse and cough right now. I promise it's not contagious, but it's frustrating. But I'm out here because I believe in what we're trying to accomplish. So the work that you guys have done the last 8-9 months has really been historic. It's been powerful. It's not going to be forgotten. It's something that I have immense gratitude for in my heart for each and every single one of you. Whatever you need from us, let us know. But we have our marching orders. Now let's go ahead and hit it. Thank you, guys.
All right. Let's get validated.
Everybody knows about November 1st, right? Right? Everyone knows about November 1st.
To get out the vote rally.
Yeah.
Get out the vote rally. It should.
All right, good. Making
Okay,
sure.
let's grab another.
All right, good.
Are you sure? I think you're going.
Friday.
I know you're going.